Anna's going to pick the winner. All right, and this is actually, before we announce who it is, I just want to let you all know what we are giving away right now. So before we pull the winner, does everyone have their card? Okay, so this is for the Washington Spirit, and I want to give a big, quick shout out to Gretchen Ham. She is I'm gonna get her title wrong, but she is with the Washington Spirit, and she is behind the scenes and just doing amazing, amazing things. The Washington Spirit is our local women's soccer team, and they are just kicking off the season, and it's been phenomenal. We are giving away a package of tickets where you can go with yours truly, along with Kate and Amy from Rowan Tree, to go see a game. And so this will include 3 tickets for you and your friends. So let's see. Did we pull one? Okay. Our winner is, would you like to announce our winner?
I'm the winner.
Oh, fabulous! So Naomi, I'm going to go ahead and give you this. So you've got a Washington Spirit shirt. And we have some tickets for you, and you will check in with me when we are done recording, and we will get you all set up with that. Okay. How exciting. Awesome. So big shout out. Check out Washington Spirit. I love what they're doing. I love supporting our women's soccer team. So I hope to see you at a game soon. All right. Let's pull one more, and who wants to pull our next one? Hannah is going to pull our next winner. Okay. Yay! Kelly. So, Kelly, what we have for you is a Washington Spirit t-shirt. Awesome. All right. So we've got 2 more giveaways that are going to happen at the end of our broadcast. You are going to be able to win a pass to work here at Rowan Tree Co-working Space. And then, of course, if I didn't give away a massage, being a massage therapist, I would be a horrible person. So we'll be giving away one of those as well. All right, so let's get started with round 2 of our questions. All right, so I'm going to have you each introduce yourself. Now, actually, I'll give you a quick intro, and then we'll roll into you guys introducing yourselves a little bit more. So first we have Liz Badley and Naomi Warner. And Liz was on our episode in season 1, but the 2 of you together are doing amazing things with run coaching. So can you tell me each a little bit about yourself?
So we're the Run Galloway girls together. So we have a program of Galloway method running, which is the run, walk, interval method. And then individually, we both kind of have our strengths in running. And Liz is a super phenomenal coach, and I'm sort of getting into that field as well. But we both like to really reach out with the community and be a big part of the running community locally.
Awesome. Welcome.
And I'm Liz, obviously. And my episode on Meg's podcast, we're like definitely embedded in the resting community.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to move on to Anna Gibson of AKG Design. And she is a triathlete and an all over wonderful person.
Well, thank you. So my name is Anna Gibson, and I'm the owner of AKG Design Studio. I do interior design, and I specialize in kitchen and bathrooms. My episode was about the road to Augusta, which pretty much is from a couch potato to a triathlete. And also we were talking about empowering young women in sports in order for them to thrive later on in life as business women. And
perfect. And we'll be asking you a little bit more about that in a moment. All right, now I want to say a special hello to Ann Mater. And some of you who listen to the podcast religiously, which I know is everyone here, might not have heard her episode yet because she is coming up in season 2, and her episode will be dropping this week. Yay! So, yeah. But Ann is the owner of the Bike Lane, and can you tell us a little bit about what we talked about in the episode, and a little bit more about you?
Sure. I'm co-owner of the Bike Lane. We have 2 bike shops in Reston and Springfield, and we also own Bike Lane Brewing, which is in Reston, in our bike shop, in the Bike Lane. And for my episode, we talked about mountain biking. I got into the sport about 20 years ago, and it changed my life. And it just is an amazing sport, breaks down a lot of barriers, and gets you out in the open and in nature. And it just is a really cool sport. So that's what we talked about.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, so next up, we have the dynamic duo. We have Hannah Waller, and she is here with her mom, Tracy. And our episode has not dropped yet either, but each of you who are here tonight now have access to, we're going to be sending you the episode before it drops, so you will be able to listen ahead of time. But Hannah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Because you are quite the rising track star, if I should say so myself.
Thank you. My name is Hannah Waller, and I'm a track and field athlete at South Lakes High School. And in my episode, we're pretty much talking about my journey with track and field and how I kind of have gotten to where I am now. And this is I'm a junior. Oh, and I'm also a sprinter, and I do long jump as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we, I felt it was really important when we did an episode with Hannah. By the way, okay, so I just have to apologize ahead of time because it's Hannah and Anna, and I promise you I will call Anna Anna and Hannah Hannah at least once or twice during this. Yeah. And then I have Anne, and so this will be a lot of fun. But I also, when I was interviewing Hannah, I also wanted to have Tracy on as well because Tracy is her mom, and I think it's really important for student athletes to have a strong support. So Tracy, do you have some words for us?
Okay, hello. I'm Hannah's mom. It is what it is. So you have an athlete and you do everything you can to support them and make sure they're eating healthy and eating right and getting to bed on time and staying off the phone and just all those things that we all do, right? It's just the added extra level of having an athlete. So, yeah. I'm glad to be here. Thanks, Meg.
I'm so excited to have you here. And last but not least is, a real estate guru of Herndon. She gave me a look on that for those on the watching on the or listening on the podcast.
I'm here as a runner.
That's right. Oh, she is here as a runner as well. But Kelly, can you tell me a little bit about your episode and maybe drop a little bit about that Pints and Properties that I love so much?
Yes. So this is for the people in the cheap seats way up there. So kind of a little bit on the other end of you and you guys. I founded Herndon Happy Hour Runners, and it's a social running group, and it's from the very beginners like Colleen saying I can walk too, or we have Ironman triathletes like Anna. So it runs the gamut. We go out and run. It's a carrot and stick platform. You go out and run, and then we go to one of the local bars in Herndon and have a beer. So
awesome.
Or a Coke. So
yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah, exactly.
So it's on Meetup, Facebook, Instagram. So come and join us. The more the merrier.
Perfect. All right. Well, welcome. So I also, too, in round one, we did this, but we're going to do it again. We have an amazing audience here, bigger than I could have expected. So I want to give our audience a round of applause as well. Thanks to each and every one of you for being here to make this such a success. And since you already have the mic, we are going to start to talk about the Old Town Herndon Happy Hour Runners. So, Kelly.
Catchy name. Catchy name. We've tried to come up with a shorter one, but it's never evolved.
Yeah, thanks for that. I actually did almost have to look down at my notes for it, but that's okay. That's true. That's true. If I had thought about that. All right. So, Kelly, I want to ask you, how does it work having one group that includes participants from super beginners to Ironman levels?
And all ages.
All ages as well.
Strollers and dogs. So it works because we do an out and back on the trail, on the Old Dominion Trail here in Herndon. So from the bike shop in Old Town, we go right or left, kind of, and you go out however far you want to go, 15, 20 minutes and back. I'd say most people go 3 or 4. I quite often go 2. So if anyone wants to walk, I'll walk with you. And so it works out. That's how we can get all those levels together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. My next question is going to be for Anne. Now, Anne, how does someone, especially like me, who, for those who don't know, the whole reason behind me starting the podcast was I was bugging all of my fitness enthusiast friends, like, how do you do it? How'd you get the bug? How did you get excited about it? Because I am constantly searching for that, finding it for 3 weeks to 6 months, and then losing it again. So, Anne, can you tell me, how does someone get into mountain biking?
Well, usually you find a friend who mountain bikes who can show you some trails. There are actually lots of groups out there that do some mountain biking and and invite beginners into their groups. Mid-Atlantic Off-Road Enthusiasts is our big mountain biking group here in Northern Virginia. They have about 1,000 members, and they do a variety of rides. So I always suggest people join the group rides where there's a lot of people and it's a beginner ride. And especially women tend to do amazingly well in these group rides where they can talk to other women. They can see how other women are so encouraging, to teach and show other women how to ride. So, you do need a mountain bike. It's really important to have a mountain bike and a helmet and some water. And those are the 3 things you need. And then somebody to show you some trails. And we rent bikes. So you can always rent a mountain bike.
Right.
Just a little promotion. You can always rent bikes too. And we have tons of maps and trails. And actually at our bike shop, we have a single track trail right behind the shop. So, and anybody can email me and I'm happy to take them for a ride.
Wonderful. Yeah. And I think we have someone who is in the audience who has a question for one of our other panelists. Oh, it's taking a moment. So while we do that, Anne, how does one get in touch with you if we're interested in mountain biking?
So you can go to our website, thebikeLane.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram too. Or you can email me at Anne, @thebikeLane.com.
Awesome. And it looks like we have a question from the audience for one of our other panelists.
For 2 of your panelists.
Oh.
So Tracy and Hannah. A little background, I've known them for a long time. I've known Hannah since she was basically a baby. So a couple of questions for you guys. Number 1, I know your mom was an athlete growing up. And how has that played into your life as being an athlete? And number 2, what are your goals for the future?
Okay. So the first question, so my mom, if you guys didn't know, she was a very talented, or still is, cheerleader at the University of Texas, and she also was a gymnast, right? And she did track too. So that being said, early on, she kind of got us involved in I got involved in gymnastics and cheerleading when I was very little. And that kind of sparked the whole athleticism for me. And I think we got involved. She also she's been going to the gym like my whole life. She'd go on runs and stuff just to like stay, fit and stay in shape. So I used to go with her. And I would kind of ride my bike, my little tricycle, and try and keep up. Wasn't very good. I wasn't very good at it. Yeah. So it wasn't very, I kind of did that my whole life, and then I later got involved in track. And then for the second question, my goals are ultimately to just keep progressing in track, and that's kind of all you can really do, or all you can really hope for. More specifically, like I hope to qualify for the Olympics in hopefully 2020. I have about like a year to do that, and I'm maybe like a second or so off the standard, which is kind of a lot, but not really. And then like hopefully Paris 2024, and then run in college. I hope to do that at the D1 level, and yeah, that's pretty much where it is right now.
So Hannah, but you have already done amazing, amazing things and accomplished so much. Can you just, I'm telling you, she doesn't like to talk.